Hello everybody and welcome back to the Pokemon Platinum Theftlocke series. In the last episode we left off with a bit of a change to our team. In this episode everybody's up to level 40 and let's actually take a quick look at the entire team. Crandall now being a Machamp is going to make a huge difference. Also, he's got Guts. I just realized that. That's going to be huge because I think Guts doubles the physical attack stat? Or does it do like 1.5? I don't know. Assuming it's double, when this thing gets burned, poisoned or paralyzed, its physical attack is going to be over 200. And it only has fighting type moves. I haven't looked at TMs whatsoever yet. Crandall definitely here to stay. He's got Seismic Toss, which is just nice if I'm facing somebody that just is setting up defensive things or something that just resists fighting, I suppose, in which case it probably will be a psychic type, in which case Crandall won't be out anyway. But in case that does happen, Seismic Toss does a set amount of damage, then Revenge in case I'm facing something that is faster, it doubles the damage, so it's 120 base power damage. Vital Throw, in case somebody sets up like Double Team or Sand attacks me, and then Cross Chop is just to deal a lot of damage. So I think Crandall has a real good diverse moveset which is able to pretty much hit anything at any time. Then we have Mark, which didn't change whatsoever. Ben, which evolved into a Medicham and got high jump kick in the process. Also has Feint, still don't know how to pronounce it. Calm Mind and Force Palm. I think Calm Mind might have been a level up move as well. Elena has Dizzy Punch, Return, Quick Attack and Jump Kick, nothing changed there. Crash has gotten U-Turn. I decided to get rid of Normal Slash for U-Turn because U-Turn apparently is 70 base power. I thought it wasn't that strong, I thought it was like 40. For the coverage, I think U-Turn will be nice to have. And sometimes you might want to switch out and also do damage, and for switch training it was very useful as well. So my reasoning being is that when is Normal Slash going to be more useful over Night Slash? I legitimately don't have a good answer for that against Dark types. But you know what's good against Dark types? Bog. And that's about all the reason I had for Normal Slash. So U-Turn replaced Normal Slash. And then we have Hardy with Surf, Ice Fang, Crunch and Aqua Jet. Nothing changed there, I don't think either. So well, going to be our start for today. I think when we try to cross this bridge, we have to face our rival. I might be misremembering something. And another thing I misremembered is we do Iron Island before the gym, not after the gym. So we're going to do Iron Island today. And then the next episode we're going to take on the gym battle, which should be no issue whatsoever. Because as you could clearly see, we've got plenty of fighting type power on our team. And Crandall is an absolute beast. It's got 109 physical attack as of right now, and by the time we actually get to the gym leader, it probably will be a little bit higher. And obviously we do start off facing a flying type. We will not be allowed to capture whatever his last Pokemon is. Because I'm going to... Actually, no. Hang on a second. Hang on a quick second. Because we figured out last time that his ace is a Bastiodon, and we already have a Bastiodon. So I don't know how I'm going to deal with this. Platinum Gym Leaders. Gym Leaders. I think it was a Bastiodon, right? So am I just going to be allowed to capture his second most powerful Pokemon, which would be Steelix? I think I'm just going to, unless this is Infinite, that's Outlast. Definitely, by the way, not gonna face Traptor with this. Let's go into Hardy. So unless it's Infinite last out here, I'm going to capture whatever my rival's last Pokemon is instead of the gym leader. Because while I did ignore Dupe's Claws in my favor once before with Super Linus, I feel like I made that exception and that was a choice, right? So I don't know how to deal with this necessarily, but Double Team is going to be a slight issue. I really hope that one Ice Fang is enough to take you out whenever it hits. Can you please stop using Double Team? It's not good for me. It's very good for you, and I can see why you're using it, but okay, so I'm just going to speed through this. And I'm going to switch the frick out now. The question is, what am I going to do? I guess going to Mark an Ancient Power, but... Okay, Mark can take a lot of hits, but Ancient Power is just going to miss 5 times and I'm going to be out of PP for the move. No, it didn't! And it was a critical hit. I don't know if you could see that because it was very, very quick, but it was a critical hit. That might have mattered because Mark's offensive stats are actually horrible. Okay, Infernape is his second Pokemon out and I don't actually have... Well, I have Hardy, obviously, but I don't have a Psychic type move anymore on my team. So I think I'm just gonna go into Crandall. I'm going to buy some potions. I probably should have done that before this battle, but I'm gonna do it after this battle because I just forgot. Did I forget? Did I get potions? I don't have potions. So I can't heal up Hardy, and I'm not sending out Hardy into an Infernape when he's about to die. So, just trying to... Oh my god, you have Aerial Ace. That's not going to kill me, though. Actually did a lot less than I thought it was going to do, and this probably will do quite a bit of damage. Okay, that did quite a bit of damage. I was very afraid by how slowly that HP was draining. That was not a good time. Oh, please burn me. Please. I would very much like you to burn me, because I will annihilate you. If I can get a burn orb somewhere, Trender is definitely getting it. I'm not giving him a toxic orb, but actually I'm gonna look up where to get the burn orb, because it might be like a Battle Frontier kind of thing. But it might not be. It might just be somewhere in the world. And if I can find a burn orb on Crandall, that's just GG. That's winning the game. What is he going to send out again? Heracross, I think it said. I don't have a real good way to deal with Heracross either. Now that I think about it, fighting types also a reason to have normal slash on Crash, so... I don't know, I'm not staying in with Grendor, obviously. Definitely not going into Elena either. I think Ban is the only thing I can do here. I think. So this battle is actually proving to be a bit more of a challenge than I thought it was going to be. I figured we're just going to steamroll through this fight and then go onto Iron Island, but... I feel like I might have to risk the high jump kick. Oh my god, if I miss now I'm dead. Because this is going to do over 50%. I hit a high jump kick. How much is that going to do? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm not looking at another aerial ace. Do you have quick attack? You have quick attack. So you're probably going to go for another aerial ace, another fighting type move against Medicham. So, yeah, aerial ace. I can take an aerial ace with Elena. That's not an issue whatsoever. Yeah, and then I can quick attack you and you're done. Okay, Heracross, taken care of. What's your next Pokemon? I need to remind myself the last Pokemon I can actually capture. I don't know if I will. Floatzel. I'm gonna be honest, his team kind of counts as my team in a lot of ways. I'm not looking forward to fight. Actually, he's not the champion, never mind. I was thinking, I'm not looking forward to the champion fight. Yeah, no, I'm gonna stay in with Elena here. For some reason I was thinking your rival is champion fight in this game. It's definitely not. It's only the case in Red and Blue. After that, that never was the case, right? No, because even in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, your rival is a chance of being like the champion fight from the second time onwards. The first time I think it is always... how do you pronounce it? Kukui? I don't know. Let's go for a return, because I've walked around a shit ton with you during grinding, and you are at a point where you evolve through friendship, so a return should do a lot of damage. Still a 2-hit. I'm going to use return again because obviously you do have a priority move as well. You would have outsped me, I think, through out-prioritied me, maybe even. Okay, so your last Pokemon up. I am, if I want to, able to capture this Pokemon. This is my capture for this area, and it is a... So this is not my capture for this area. Let's go into Crash. I didn't know. So I don't know what I guess I'm going to capture Steelix as my encounter for this area in that case. Because everything else, or just the first thing I run into in the gym. But I'm gonna go with Steelix because I kind of like Steelix. And would we ever have to like let go of Mark, we would have something that's just better. Sorry, but Steelix is just better than Bastion, in my opinion. I can probably... Oh no, shouldn't have U-turn because now I'm going to be forced to switch out and this is not super effective. So what are you going to do? I mean, I'm going to go into Mark, obviously, but... Toxic Spikes. That's okay. That's okay. Because the only thing I would ever switch back into would be the Flying type or Mark, which is a Steel type. So... But I'm going to try to take down... Oh my god. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Why is this battle so difficult? I'm 5 levels higher than pretty much all of your Pokemon. Why are you giving me such a hard time? It's not okay. I mean, a second U-turn will take you out, so... GG. I won this battle without... Please don't live with 1 HP. Okay, I won this battle without any fatalities, which... Honestly, kind of surprising to me. The reason, by the way, that Mark has the XP share on it is because he's the only one that's, like, not very good in an offensive manner. And while being defensive is useful, definitely is useful, I would also like to have a little bit of a punch with my defensive Pokemon. So I'm just going to level them up a little bit more. Because the best defense is a good offense, usually, right? Because if you just kill everything, and he's also very slow. So if you just outspeed and kill everything, or a lot of things, you don't need a good defensive stats. And I'm aware that Bastion is not outspeeding anything anytime soon, but let's compare stats here. Let's compare stats. Even Grendel's special attack is 51, which is higher than both the physical and special attack on Mark. That being said, Mark's defensive stats are 144 and 134, and his speed is probably the lowest stat I have on my entire team. I imagine, yeah, his speed is abysmal, so he's never going to outspeed anything. So off to Iron Island we go, I suppose. Can we go into the gym? Can we go into the gym? I think we can go into the gym. I think we can go into the gym. Do I want to go into the gym? I think I want to go into the gym. No. I'm going to go to Iron Island. Am I? I don't know. I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to do Iron Island next episode. I'm going to do the gym first. Just because I prepared for it, and if I do Iron Island now first, I'm going to be stupidly overleveled for the gym fight itself. Because even now, by the time we get to Bastion, which we will take out on 1 hit, most likely, or well, actually 2 hits, just seeing that stats. I mean, it's a Steelix, so it's not going to outspeed me. So let's Vital Threat. It outspeeds me? I'm sorry? You what? I mean, it didn't do damage, so Revenge wouldn't have doubled on power anyway, but that outspeeds me. And that's super... Oh my god, I'm in trouble. I'm potentially in trouble. So you outspeed me, is the thing. Somehow. Do I have a negative speed nature? I must have a negative speed nature. I must. I can't use the same twice in a row. That makes sense. That's what Tormund does, yes. I must. Because I'm 2 levels higher. Steelix is not a particularly fast Pokemon, is it? Not that Machamp is, but Machamp is not a particularly slow Pokemon either. So... that's worrying. Also, a black belt, why do you have a Steelix? Why? I don't know the puzzle in this gym, to be honest. So I'm just going to go in a random direction and hope that's the right one. Maybe it would be an Ace Trainer next up. Frickin' would be. Let's do this. Let's do this. Even if Machamp gets a little bit damaged, we still have Medicham. And worst case scenario, we have Lopunny. Oh my goodness! I don't have a fire type! I don't have a fire type. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to cross chop. And this is potentially not good for me. Also, isn't Sizzle one of those evolutions, one of the few, or maybe one of the only ones, which doesn't actually gain total stats when it evolves, it just changes the distribution? I mean, I think some Mega Evolutions do that, but obviously Mega Sizzle gains stats, right? Or is it Mega Sizzle from normal Sizzle? I think Size of the Sizzle doesn't gain any base stat total. Oh, by the way, now that Machamp is damaged, I just realized, probably, definitely should be buying potions. Because I, don't want to be running back and forth to the Pokemon Center every single time. Oh, I can take a Magnemite. Magnemite is the thing that scares me the least. It might outspeed. It outspeeds. Please don't do a lot of damage. Oh my god, that's so good for me. It didn't do any freaking damage, and now 120 base power, super effective stab move. What does that make? Like, stab is 50% on top of the base power, so that goes to 90. Then 100, then 180. Is that 360? With super effectiveness stab and 120. No, 180 power because of stab. I think it might be 360 powered move. Holy crap, that's a lot! That's a huge amount! Combine that with a massive physical attack stat as well. I mean, I know that Steel Pokemon usually have a fairly high physical defense anyway. Or both defenses, actually. Not as bad, obviously, as something like Bastiodon, because Bastiodon is just stupid. Also, not going to go after it right now for this gym, but I am curious. Pokemon Platinum Flame Orb. Where can I get the Flame Orb? Because that might be something I really want to get. Pokemon Platinum, where do you get it? Battle Frontier. That's too bad. I figured maybe we would be able to do something fun there. But we can do something fun, actually, because somewhere I got this. I got the Fist Plate, which increases fighting type moves by... Oh my god, how much does that increase? I think that's just like 10, maybe 20%? That makes a 360 power move even more powerful, potentially. Holy crap, that's a lot of damage. How much does the Fist Blade actually boost? Is it 10 or 20%? Because it's definitely not 50. I think it's the same as like the Miracle Seed and all that. No, it must be less, right? Because No, it must be less. And I think the Miracle Seed and the Black Glasses and the Nevermelt Eyes, those do 20%. So I think the plates must do 10%. Let's look this up. This is a very Google-rich episode. Pokemon Fist Plate. I hope I'm not getting any not safe for work stuff here. Fist Plate, Cerebi, because that's the most coherent site there is really for these kind of things. Let's do Revenge again, just because. Just because we want to repeat that. 20%! That's 20%. So, where does that 20% take place? At the beginning or at the end? Or actually, no, it doesn't even matter because they're all multiplications. There's no addition here, right? So, that's 20% on top of 360. So that is another, like, 72. So that makes 432. That's... What? That's so powerful. That's such high power. And now I'm Guts as well. Holy crap. So that... What does Guts do? Does Guts do like 50% extra or 100% extra? Pokemon Guts. Guts ability. Paralysis activates Guts, right? Because I'm not going to go back. I didn't buy potions. I'm not going to heal the paralysis just because of the Guts boost. Let's see, we're a 50% additional power. So, let's say, what was it? 432? So that's another 216. So that makes 600 and, like 640 power move. If it's super effective, and if it's double, oh my god, against like Bastiodon and Aesthetics, that's going to that's like a 1000 power move. I must be making like mistakes in my math because that can't be right. Oh, and everything is going to outspeed me because paralysis is actually doing good stuff for me. It's actually okay. Flinch is not good, but paralysis is actually doing good stuff for me here. Because it makes everything outspeed me, so everything is going to hit me, so Revenge is actually a very good move. Holy crap! I love this! I freaking love this. This is the best thing that's happened to me in a while. And that in and of itself is a little bit sad. Let me know. Am I doing math wrong? That's a common question of the day. Is my move as powerful as I think it is? Because I think it might be. I think I might be getting close to like a damage calculation which has a 1000 power move. If all things line up correctly. I mean, obviously I need to get hit and not screeched. But yeah, that seems like it's going to sweep through the gym. Definitely. And I'm about to gain a level as well, so it's going to be just a little bit more powerful. That's stupid. That's absolutely stupid, and I love it. Also, I don't know why I used Revenge there again, because the submission would have definitely killed the Steelix. I'm gonna run out of PP on Revenge, and Revenge is the only thing that makes the strategy work. Because if Revenge runs out, I don't have a use for Paralysis anymore. It's a risky thing I'm doing. I think it's a pretty risky thing. But it's worth it, so... Wait a second. The gym leader starts with a Magneton. I could get paralyzed. Oh. I'm going to do this battle. And if there's no other battle between me finishing this battle and the actual gym leader, which I hope because of episode length, I'm not going to go back to the... Oh, you have 3 Pokemon. I might have to go back to the Pokemon Center. Okay, so this is going to be neutral. And you might have a Psychic type move. But it's just too tempting. This might be the end of Machamp. I realize. But it's just too tempting. You can take that. You can take that. You can ta- That's the other side of paralysis I momentarily forgot there. Let's switch out. I momentarily forgot that paralysis can fully paralyze you. Which I definitely shouldn't have forgotten. Because it happens to me all the freaking time. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the Pokemon Center definitely after this. We've had our fun with like Guts Boost and all that kind of stuff. Even without Guts Boost, my strategy works a little bit less well because things might not outspeed me. At which point Revenge isn't as powerful, but still, I've got Cross Chop. Cross Chop is a very powerful move as well with Stab and the Fist Plate. Definitely, I can still do major damage there, right? So I don't need the ridiculous amounts of damage that the Guts Boosted Revenge can give me. I would very much like it, because I don't think anything in this gym will be able to survive, not even the huge amount of defensive stats that Bastion has. Just no. I don't exactly know how damage calculation works, but just by logic, assuming that it's like, let's round down, because I don't think it's quite at 1,000. I think it's 900 and something. I've already forgotten my math. Assuming that he has about 150 physical defense and I have about 100 defense, so he's got 50 points on me there. And I don't exactly know how damage calculation works, but I have to imagine that with a difference between my attack and his defense of 50, but the power of the move being 900, that still has to do like... That still has to one-hit KO. It just has to. Because otherwise, how much HP would he have? Like 120 at most? So that means that somehow in the damage calculation, the power left there, or the power of that move, would need to be impacted by the 50 difference in our defense and attack in a way that would cut that 900 down by like 6. And I don't think that's how damage calculation does things. I mean, it's not a matter of just... let's switch out here. Oh no, actually, let's not, because I've got Quick Attack. I am confused as well. I broke through confusion. I do not deserve to live. I do not deserve to get a critical hit either. Obviously, damage calculation is not as easy as like move damage plus attack damage minus defensive stats is HP damage. It's not that easy. Damage calculation is a bit more complicated than that. But I think, I mean, it does come down to that with like a couple more variables and like other things happening, other math things happening. Like, I don't know, I think there's like a square root in there somewhere. And there might be some like other expressions used to calculate that kind of stuff. But essentially, with a lot of modifiers, that is what the game does. And I don't know exactly what those modifiers are. But what I do know is that those modifiers definitely can't be so significant that that strategy wouldn't one hit. Also, no, wait a second, because Bastion is gets 4 times damage from fire type moves, not 2 times damage. So that's like 1700 damage move, right? Yeah, there's no way it's living that. Even without guts. Even without guts. If the thing is, even when I'm paralyzed, I'm not confident that actually a Bastion can outspeed me. Which is a little bit sad for the Bastion, and for me, actually, in this very rare case. Yeah, as you can see, I have quite a bit of money because I use trainers to grind. So I'm going to now buy 99 Hyper Potions, use a significant part of that money, but not even all of it, and never have to buy potions again. I'm not going to spam those potions, by the way. If I'm in a situation where I get hit for like 190 damage every turn, I suppose there's no using the potion anyway, because I need to use potions until I run out and then I'll die anyway. But I don't have a hard limit on potions in battles. I just have hair in my face. It's just a common sense thing, alright? It's just, when I say I won't spam them, it's just, I won't spam them. It's just that easy. Does that mean not use more than 5? Probably. But if it's a very long battle with a lot of enemy Pokemon, I might use 5 or 6. Okay, so this, I think, yeah, this is the gym battle. Okay, we're not paralyzed anymore. But we could get paralyzed through the Magneton. The Magneton could paralyze us. And I think we actually want to bait it. Could it actually paralyze us? Does it have a move that is capable of paralysis is the question. This website doesn't give me movesets. I'm going to assume it has a level up moveset. Which means that its level... It has Thunderbolts. Probably. Which could paralyze. Probably doesn't have Thunder Wave. Well, if it has a level up moveset, well, actually, it probably has a level up moveset and the theme TM. So it might have Thunder Wave as well. I'm going to bait. Okay, you have Metal Sound. That's definitely not one of your level up moves. And oh, let's go Pikachu and Eevee. I'm looking at. I don't know. It's just. Let's just. You have Thunderbolt. Okay, please, for the love of God, paralyze me. Paralyze me. I need to be paralyzed. It's the first time I've ever. Oh my God! Holy crap! Asked to paralyze, not to kill. Okay, Steelix is up next. Steelix, definitely not a special attacker. I want to switch out. Yes, I do. Just to get rid of that special defense drop. Okay, so my chances of getting paralyzed are gone now. That's okay. I'm not getting the guts boost. I'm still getting massive damage. So, remember when I bought potions just a moment ago? Wasn't that useful? I hate how slow that animation actually is. Okay, so, really critical hits. I'm allowed to catch this. I'm allowed to catch this. I need to remember. I don't even need to use Crandall here. I'm allowed to catch this Steelix. Which is going to be on my team right away. What do you know? Because I can't catch the Bastion anyway. Also, I'm wheeling over my cords here. One moment. Okay, yeah, no, that's going to be a thing I have to do post-recording. Aqua Jet, let's see how much that does. Not a bad amount. Oh my God, you have such a good moveset as well. I'm going to love having you on my team. You have Ice Fang and Earthquake. And I won't live another Earthquake. This might be an issue. This might indeed be an issue. That's not good. Okay, so I'm actually going to fix this right now because... okay, I just kind of ran over it. I know that's not good for the cable, but what are you gonna do? I didn't even mean to. I meant to, like, actually get... Oh my God. Okay, so somebody else is going to have to die here. It's either Steelix or Ben. And frankly, I have plenty of fighting types. So, I don't think this will kill. And this could paralyze. Which would be useful for catching. It paralyzed! Please be fully paralyzed. Okay, so Ben survives. If we catch it, that is. But we probably will, because... I don't know, actually. Steelix's catch rate is probably fairly low, now I think about it. Oh my God! Okay, so who's out next? Because I want this Steelix. The Steelix is absolutely tearing through my team, meaning that it's going to tear through enemy teams as well. Even though it's quite effective, I feel like Mark might be able to take an Earthquake. I feel like he might be able to take an Earthquake. Not very well, and not more than one, but he might be able to take one, and that might be all we need. So, please just stay in the ball. That's another option. 1. That's 2. That's 3. We got the Steelix. Mark survived. We lost Crash. That sucks. I'm not that sad about Medicham because we just got him last episode and I already forgot its name. Ben. Let's call you Jay anyway. Because it killed Ben, and that's just I don't know. I didn't want to. I've been recording for quite a bit for this episode already. I just want to get on with it and finish this episode. So, 2 deaths, 1 new Pokemon, 1 Pokemon I lost. I don't really mind it losing it that much. Crash that hurts. Losing Crash hurts. Crash was a real valuable member of the team, and that's no good, losing Crash. Because Crash was also going to be potentially something that had a flying type move, and please don't force me into like exposition right now. Wait, can we skip Iron Island? I think we might be able to skip Iron Island. But do we want to skip Iron Island is the question. I don't think we want to skip Iron Island. I don't think we do. Because it does give us a capture. But usually Iron Island only gives you the Rioli egg. In that case, I suppose. So, yeah, so Steelix is not dead. As a matter of fact, Steelix J is definitely going to be part of our team, starting right now. And that makes 22 dead Pokemon so far. Ah, that's rough. That's very rough. We're going to be able to fill up a box if this keeps up. But then again, we have just gotten our 6th gym badge and we're still going. So, next episode is Iron Island. Probably not going to do the entire thing, now that I realize that I don't have to. I'm probably just going to run into one of the double battles and capture 1 Pokemon and get the frick out of there. Until then, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel. If you have enjoyed this video, I'm going to put the XP share on Jay, even though Jay probably has a very good stats to begin with. Let's take a very quick look at Jay actually before we go here. Let's see. That's 166 physical defense. That's even more than Mark. And a decent attack stats. And Sandstorm, Earthquake, Ice Fang, and Flash Cannon. It's gonna be a good member of the team. Next episode, we fly out our team with a 6 Pokemon, and then I think we have to go do some lakes. Which means that we're going to do some galactic stuff next episode. Until then, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you've enjoyed this video, which hopefully you have. It's been a long one. I'll see you all back next time. Bye.